Give us some Kenisha love life information. Royal Highness. Give us some Kenisha love life information. We don't want this. We want Christmas music. Come on, YouTube. Jennifer Hayes joined us from the For You page. How are you doing, Jennifer? We're seeing what is going on with Kenisha's love life right now. So Kenisha, with your love life, I think you have a partner, right? Are we talking self-love, friend love? Are we talking partner love? Is there problems going on in partner love? Let's get a little bit more specific about love. What are you looking for with this love? I know you said no question, but let's get a little bit more specific with this. Page on the beach. Does that mean you're a writer, Paige? Page on the beach? Or with beach? Page with beach, not on the beach. Woo. Malibu rum must be getting to me. Partner love, it's kind of okay. No worries. I just wanted to make sure we were on the right path. Ben, that's who it was. Ben, you were brought up last night or today, and I just couldn't remember. I was like, yeah. No worries, Kenisha. We can keep it simple. We don't have to get into it. You were brought up. I don't know why or remember. I've had a little bit of Malibu rum, and it was about 20 minutes ago you were brought up, and I don't remember why. So we're doing a tarot reading right now for Kenisha. She is my moderator right now, and if anybody wants a reading, we've got $15 on the link in the profile. I have my email open, and if you go to the link in the profile, there's a button that says live stream readings in the middle. It's a button, and if you go there, I will get an email. We had one that kind of popped out, so we'll throw that out there. Ooh, interesting. Malibu rum is like drinking a Jolly Rancher to me, and I can drink that on the rocks. I had a chaser with it here just because I wanted to be a little festive, but I can basically drink it on the rocks. Tarantulas. All right, Jax, you go do you. All right. Interesting. Okay, so Kenisha, you're going to have a lot of information here because I had 2 jumper cards as we were doing this. The first and number 1 card I'm going to tell you about this right now, Kenisha, is that you have the Death card in reverse. So, it's a wine cooler. I totally thought you were talking about spiders. Wow. Okay, so you got the Death card in reverse. To me, that means don't make any changes. Okay, death means change. Something needs to die in order for something to grow. But with death being in reverse, let's not change anything. Okay, let's not change anything at the moment. You might be going through some issues right now, but let's try to just stay on track. The first card that popped out as I was shuffling was the Knight of Cups. So it's interesting that that you got this card as well, because Christina actually got this card as well. It's what, 73 in the house. It's warm. I don't know. For me, it's 70. Cindy, welcome from the For Your page. So you got the Knight of Cups. It's the first one that kind of came out, and the Knight of Cups is the Romeo of the tarot. He loves love. He wants to express his love, and he wants everyone to feel love. It's also a little teenagery, a little not as, like, it's not new love, like with the pages. It's not, it could be a little bit of puppy love, but like one step above that a little bit. So it's not like King of Cups stuff. It's just a lot of fun, or it's fun stuff, but very emotional. The other card that fell out as I was shuffling is you got the Eight of Swords in reverse as well. Now, the Eight of Swords is about having a mental trap, or you feel like you're mentally trapped. Because this is reversed, let's remember that you're not mentally trapped. You probably just need to express a few things. to your partner, whatever's going on, and just have a little chat about maybe how to restructure what the relationship looks like. I know it's going to sound kind of businessy when you do that, but that hard conversation will probably help going into the future of whatever the relationship is going to turn into. Now the other card at the bottom of the deck here that you got is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Now the Ten of Wands, again, remember when tens come up, they are completion cards, and when tens come up, it is like I said, it's a completion card. But when they come up reversed, to me it says that the querent hasn't quite accepted the ending of something. You said, hey, whatever needs to happen, business or not. There you go. So with the Ten of Wands being in reverse, it just kind of makes me feel like, because if you're looking at this guy, he's got all this stuff on his back and all these creative endeavors, all these responsibilities, all these passions, all this stuff, but yours is in reverse. So it almost makes me feel like you are holding everything in on the inside, trying to hold it to yourself. And I want you to flip this over so that you can release it. If you look at this, the next card that's going to come up after the 10 is going to be the Ace. And you need to delegate some stuff out to some people because you're keeping all of it in. You're keeping it all on the inside. And it's causing you to be a little stressed out right now. With the Ten of Wands also being reversed, like I was saying earlier, it seems to be that there's something that has come to an end that you haven't quite accepted yet. So since we're talking about your relationship right now, I don't know, like, I'm just going to throw this out there. It may not be the thing because you haven't told me or anything. But it could be spicy time. If it's spicy time, you might want to talk to him about how to respice some things back up. And just be like, how do we respice? Do we make plans every week? Do we schedule it in? Do we add a third person? I don't know. However that's going to work for you guys. I just kind of wonder if there might be some kind of a spicy conversation that you need to have in order to keep the relationship alive. What I am noticing right now, I want to see the Death card right now. Okay, so it's water. Okay, so that's cups. So you had 4 cards that came out here. You had a cups, you had a swords, you had a wands, and you had the Death card. The Death card is also water. So we are actually seem to be missing a pentacle. Pentacles are the material items that we can touch. It's our health, our body, and our money. So it's also very grounded. So it kind of could mean one of two things. You know more about the situation than I do, but it means one of two things. One, since there's no pentacles on the ground, on the table, on the board, either the pentacles, your material items, are taken care of. Don't need to take care of them, doesn't need to be worried about. Or it's one that is the one that's missing in order to cause balance, because you've got one of every single element except for 2 waters. So what I'm also going to say with regards to that is you did get the Death card in reverse. It's the Major Arcana, so let's really pay attention to the Major Arcana. So when you leave this live, I want you to really pay attention to Scorpio and Pluto. Scorpio and Pluto are the signs that will probably have a little bit more information about what you want to pay attention to with whatever comes next in your relationship. And when you are having this conversation with your partner, I want you to use the aspects of Pluto and Scorpio and actually use them in that conversation, so that, and I don't know if he's into astrology, I don't know if he's into all this stuff like what we talk about every week. But I feel like what you need to do is at least approach it with an aspect of, this is what Scorpio and Pluto told me, and this is how I would like to move forward. How do you feel about that? Something of that nature. But again, don't make any big changes. Don't break up with them. I don't think it's quite there yet. I think you probably just need to have a conversation with him. I think it's just opening up some thoughts, opening up some feelings. You obviously still love the guy. There's obviously still a lot of love going on with the guy. But I just kind of feel like some kind of spicy chapter has come to an end. And it feels like you probably need to focus a little bit more on what that next spicy chapter is for you too. Okay, cool. Got it. That's just kind of what I'm getting from all this. What's also interesting is you did get 3 reversed cards. So again, with reversed cards, we've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So part of me feels like that you might be keeping a lot of things on the inside with you, and you're not expressing as much. Maybe you are, but it's not coming off right. Maybe it's not, maybe you're scared to tell him what you're feeling. Something of this, I don't know. It just, you've got some blocked, you obviously love the guy. There's obviously a lot of love going on, but it just kind of feels like there's something that's not being expressed. There you go. Awesome. Other than that, I think that's really all I have for you, but I would really much so, again, when you were done with this live, write down Pluto and Scorpio and apply it to your situation and